Were you a crushing person? Who are you? Hey,
I
who
was a
are you?
crushing person. I was a crushing person for sure. It was
Yeah.
a I don't know that I'm like searching my memories and like, thinking, was there ever a time where I just had one like definitive crush? And I don't know that I did.
Hmm.
Definitely in middle school is when I started like really just like having crushes
And
as
what
like
kind
that
of vibe were
same
you?
age.
Who were you then? Are you quiet? Are you loud? Are you, you know?
I think I was a little nerd dork a little bit that
Mm.
but like wanted to be a performer at the time. So I feel like I've always sort of been secretly outgoing, I guess.
Were
I
you
was
like,
very
oh
shy.
yeah, he's like but like he says a funny thing every once in a while in class, and then everybody laughs and is like, no, Yedoye is actually really funny, like one of those,
I was
or
that yeah, I was
yeah,
that guy. I was
okay,
definitely like I was like a class clown who happened to have good grades, so it didn't matter. Like nobody
mm,
ever really checked me on it.
okay,
Uh,
yeah.
so like I don't know. I
Teachers love him. Teachers
one
love him.
teacher did not. One teacher really did not. And
Why do
I
you think?
remember, well, I mean, she just had had enough of my shit.
What are
It started really going to my head at one point because I had,
the laughs?
yeah, well, because I had kids being like, you got really good comedic timing. What is that?
Like, damn,
And
kid,
so
you got something. You got something special.
you got something special, kid. And I started letting it go to my head. And so like, I was the archetype of like the kid who finishes their shit in class and so they start bothering other people.
Mm, I
And
think
so
it is
like
ADHD.
yeah,
Damn. Yeah.
it definitely is.
Yeah.
And and like and I just had one teacher like and this was late like seventh or eighth grade.
Hmm.
And I ended up in this program where I got like financial aid to go to a private school. So I went to a boarding school for high school.
Okay.
And once they found out that I was in that program and they knew what school or that I was going away for school, this one teacher, like, it was the same shit people say when you go off to college, where they're like, they're not gonna put up with your shit at that
Annoying.
fancy school over there. And
They
here's the
couldn't let you
thing,
have it.
they couldn't let me have it. And here's the thing, they very much did put up with my shit once I got to that school.
Fuck you.
Like
By
in
the
many
way,
ways, I was worse.
everyone fucks with
And
my shit in general. By
every
the way.
everybody fucking loves my shit. Your shit is fucking trash,
You
and
made
you're
them
jealous.
insecure. No, there are certain students who have absolutely the ability to make a teacher insecure and therefore mad at them for being standing in
That's
their light. Okay.
which is so funny to think this teacher like also wanted to do stand up. And
Oh, is
she
that true?
no,
Oh
actually
no.
my middle school principal was a comedian, but
Okay, hilarious.
it's very funny to just the thought
No,
of
I
like
think it's a lot of true. I mean, when an adult is like having an issue with a child, I'm like, it's your problem. Like
yeah,
you're being weird. You
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Were you like always were you feeling confident because of like that sort of response from people? Were you feeling confident like romantically when you did have a crush? Like how did that manifest with girls, I'm assuming? And then hey,
It-
I should not assume, and we're challenging heteronormative ways every single day.
you assumed correctly, at least
Hey,
as far as middle school goes.
right.
Um, yeah, it did not translate.
Okay,
I
at
was
all.
not at all. I was just saying whatever.
Okay, okay.
I
But
was
let's
saying whatever the fuck.
so what so you say you were a crushy person probably starting in middle school. Was there like a certain common thread of people you feel like you were having crushes on? Were they your friends? Were they Oh, also I want to ask like was this a big school, small school? Like what's the school
Yeah.
like? What's your environment like?
It was a very small school. It was like
Oh, okay.
so it was a charter school, and
Yeah.
so so the school grew as each year passed. So like when I was in sixth grade, they only had fifth and sixth grade.
I
And then
had
they,
that in my K through 8 school where if I had
yeah,
stayed through 8th grade, we would have been the first like 8th grading class. That's like I think that's a
yeah,
huge distinction if you grew up going to a big school or a small school. Like
yeah,
it's very different socially. So you're kind
yeah,
of stuck with the people you're stuck with.
yeah. And it was always like, it was, and this is why I say I didn't have like definitive crushes because it always felt like everybody had a crush on the same girls, like
Okay,
the
because there's
same,
like a few options.
yeah.
Who were the
Uh,
options?
it
And
was it was
yeah.
Alexis and Martha. That was the two.
Okay.
Yeah. And I remember telling my dad, I, so Alexis was black. Martha was she said she told me she was from Uruguay, I
Okay.
think. And I remember this is the first and last time I ever told my dad I had a crush.
Why? Okay,
I
tell
was
me.
like, because I was like, um, and he was fucking with me. He was just fucking with me. Or at least I've told myself that.
Okay.
Maybe
Let's
I'm
find
wrong.
tell
But
me. I'll let you know what
but I
I
was like,
think.
but I was like, yeah, Dad, I think I got a crush on this girl. I kind of like her, and and right off the bat, he asked me her ethnicity. I don't know why. And I was like, yeah, she's
Huh.
Mexican. She's from Uruguay. And then he goes, oh, she's Mexican.
Okay, iconic. Unfortunately, iconic.
Hilarious.
Really good.
Uh,
Oh, so you mean Mexican?
yeah. He's like,
I
yeah,
love
so
it.
that's a type of Mexican.
Right. No, I mean, yeah, he's like, there's you over there. Okay,
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, and it was like it wasn't even like, oh, I feel like I can't confide in you. It was like we're just never gonna get to where we need to
Yeah,
get.
like I don't
I'm
know where
just
to go from here in this
yeah,
conversation.
yeah. I'm gonna hedge my bets and I'm gonna ask other children about this, see what they think. You
Right,
know,
right. What was the general demographic of your school like? Was
it
it
was
like majority one thing or the other?
this school was pretty evenly split, black, Mexican, Vietnamese, with like a sprinkle here and there of like other ethnicities. Like there was one Cuban kid, obviously one Hawaiian
Hey,
girl.
that's always
There was
exciting to hear.
yeah, there was one kid from Bangladesh, and every one of those kids that was like by themselves in their
Uh-huh.
ethnicity got clowned so fucking bad.
Oh
It was
no, they had no
crazy.
community.
It was
But
crazy.
how are they getting made fun of? Like
Like in the like
most racist,
in the
specific to their
most
thing.
in the most specific ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I mean, there was one kid that it was just like it was mean. It wasn't even like it
It's
was
like
like
we can't laugh. It's like this was
yeah, it was like
cruelty. He's
yeah,
traumatized.
yeah, it was like bad. But
Yeah.
like there was also one white kid at the school.
One.
One.
Okay.
Initially, and then there were like later on, maybe seventh or eighth grade, there were two girls that were sisters that
Okay.
were white.
Interesting.
But this one kid, and I have pored over this story and thought about what he might have meant at the time, and I'm like, I don't know. This kid was kind of a nerd. He dressed like a Boy Scout. He seemed like he might have been a gamer.
Okay. You guys had no uniforms.
No uniform. Oh
Makes
no, in
things
middle school we did
okay.
have uniforms. We had but it was like khakis and a polo shirt. It was
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Um but like he had extra accoutrement.
Of course. Yes, yes,
You know what I
yes.
mean?
Okay.
You get the flair that makes you
I see the
identifies your
picture.
character. Um but at one point he was like arguing back and forth with a bunch of black kids, and this motherfucker goes, I could own every single one of you.
This is the white kid.
This is the
The
white
one
kid.
white kid. Of
The
course.
one white kid.
I mean, what do
And
you mean? What do you mean you have to pour over what he meant?
well, because this is like early internet days,
Yeah.
and like
Oh,
when
like
people,
pwn, like ownage.
yeah, that's what I
I
was
could
like, and I
own. No,
exactly,
no,
and I was
Yedoye, you are giving
no, 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 no. I'm
grace.
not.
No, I don't.
I did not give him. He
Okay,
left the
okay,
school.
good, great. Yeah,
He was gone within
because
a
that
week.
is very
But
wow.
like, but I was like, but
You
like
were like,
since then,
but what
like,
if?
yes, I've just been
What
like,
if he meant like
imagine a world,
ponage?
imagine a world where he just misspoke in the most egregious way possible.
In the most
And
specific,
like,
yeah.
yeah, and he's just like, no, 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 I play World of Warcraft. I didn't. But like,
Right.
there's no fucking
But
way.
this is a great example of which, how, sometimes you can be taking part in something, whether on purpose or not, and still be, you are doing the propaganda. I was just talking about this earlier, how I'm realizing that Facebook was probably always the CIA. And it's like, did David Fincher and Aaron Sorkin know that they were doing propaganda to create a false origin story of Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook? Maybe not, but when we think critically, we have to
Yeah.
consider that they did, and it's
Yeah,
still
and
part of
it's
the
also
world. That's
like,
what that made me think of.
yeah, well, it's also like, did they mean to do the thing that they inevitably ended up doing?
Did do
Um,
right? Did you
you
mean
know,
own, but also own? Now I'm
yeah,
thinking conspiracy theory. I'm like, where did own come from? You know what I mean?
right.
You got
I
owned, and was
I
it
never
white supremacy? Did they come up with
right.
that?
I never understood the origins of that term, and it very like it probably just is that,
It probably just is.
you know.
It's like everything. It really is everything. When you keep look
Well,
back into it, it's like, well, this was because of racism.
well,
you know?
it's like ultimately everything in this world is rooted in domination, however you spin it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Every single
Everything,
way.
everything on in online, whether it's online or real life competition, is rooted in just making your opponent feel less than you. You
And
know,
it's highly
because
convenient for them to have raised a generation on the idea, on the false promise of an ownage,
yes,
to own.
yes, and now you factor in the fact that Jeffrey Epstein was behind the scenes, engineering microtransactions
Brother.
on Xbox video games with the express motive of indoctrinating children into an economy.
It
So
is wild.
it's fucking nuts.